Hello everybody, day 4 of IATEFL 2018. We're finishing and here I am with Božica. It is very nice to be interviewing you.
Thank you.
So could you tell us a little bit about yourself and your teaching situation?
Okay, my name is Božica and I come from Serbia. I teach English as a foreign language to young learners in a state school in Serbia. I'm also a teacher trainer, and I currently serve as vice president of ELTA Serbia.
You are a busy lady.
I am.
How did you get hooked on IATEFL?
Well, first time I went to Birmingham. It was my first IATEFL conference, so I went as ELTA Serbia representative for associates, and I just got infected there in some way, and then I decided to try to apply with a workshop for Glasgow conference, and I was accepted. So it was my first time speaking chance at IATEFL, and it led eventually to doing a webinar for IATEFL for first-time presenters, which was a really great experience. And then I again applied with a talk for this year, and I came here to present a project I did with my students at my school, but then I got in touch with Sean and the rest of people here, and we're doing this voluntarily, but interviewing people for IATEFL, which is really another great experience, different from all others.
It is indeed, and
Yeah.
you've done so much in such a short period of time. Good for you. So tell us about your project this year and your presentation. If I'm not mistaken, it was part of a forum.
Yes.
So this must be a new experience as well,
Yes.
presenting in a forum.
Yes. Last year I presented a workshop, and this year I applied with a talk, and it was accepted as a part of a forum where 3 people present together on a similar topic. So I talked about a project, a small-scale project, really small-scale project that I did with my students, where I, let's say, finally managed to include everybody in the classroom in learning. We have large classes, and the differences in the abilities of learners are huge, and it's really difficult for teachers to cater for all the needs of all students and to involve all students in the learning process sometimes. So yeah, that was my topic. Presenting the activities that I did with my students, going through all the stages of the projects that I did with them, and presenting those activities that were really useful for those students who have learning difficulties. And then I showed final products of the project that I did. They're just second grade students of primary school.
This sounds very practical and very useful, and it relates to the reality of a lot of teachers. It also reminds me that very often it is said as a criticism that IATEFL or in general large international conferences cannot cater for the needs of different teachers and their teaching realities. What would you have to say to this?
Oh, my opinion is opposite, actually, because nobody can tell me that if you have on offer 20 different sessions in one slot, that there's nothing there for you. It's impossible. So it's really, the problem might be how to choose which to attend, because they're so very interesting. Sometimes you've got like 3 or 4 sessions at the same time that you want to attend, but you're just one person and you can go to just one session. But what I want to point out are the plenary sessions at IATEFL, because there are nothing like plenary sessions at any other conference, regional conference that I went to. It's really something else, and if you come to IATEFL and you decide to attend just plenary sessions, nothing else, it's worth coming. it's really worth coming, and I'm looking forward to the closing plenary this afternoon, really.
You also mentioned your experience as a TA associate.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about this initiative and IATEFL associates in general?
Well, I started as a regional coordinator at ELTA Serbia. It's voluntarily, on voluntarily basis, of course, and I organized some seminars and workshops for teachers in my region. And then eventually I became board member and then vice president. And in Birmingham I was associate representative, and it's a really nice meeting point for people from different teachers associations, from different backgrounds, to get together the day before the conference to share their experiences and their challenges and their contexts, and eventually to maybe to start collaboration or anything like that. It's really, really nice experience and I think that if you're a language teacher, if you're an English language teacher, you should be part of, first of all, of your teaching association, a part of English language teaching community in your country, and then become a member of IATEFL, which is like a worldwide community. And then it's like in your country you're a part of a village, and then when you become a part of IATEFL, then you become a part of the world. It's really a hub, a meeting point for teachers from all over the world to meet, to share, to you don't have to go to sessions. Those contacts that you make during the conference, those people that you meet face to face during the breaks, at coffee breaks, at lunch breaks, bring you more than you can learn at any session, I think.
You're right. This is the added value of the
Yes,
actual conference.
Yes. I think for me, it's the best part, like meeting people that I know from social networks, for example, meeting people face to face, those who I've met at some other regional conferences, maybe meeting people whom I met in Birmingham or just on Facebook. It's so valuable that I just can invite people to join and become a part of a community.
Is there anything else you would like to share with our audience today?
Apart from getting involved and becoming part of IATEFL and your local TA, well, if you come to Liverpool, make sure you make the best of the conference, but take care of yourself and take some time off and go around, go sightseeing, enjoy it to the most, and hope to see many, many people that I met here. I hope to meet them in Liverpool next year, and all the team, all the IATEFL team and this team with interviews, you and Sean and Saik and Heike, hope to be together next year too.
This is our hope as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Božica.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for being here.